As someone visually impaired, inconsistent color themes is one of the most frustrating accessibility barriers I face on my phone. For example, on Chrome, I can change the toolbar and the menus to dark mode, but then I run into a website and it's in light mode. It's super frustrating, I can't read it, it's super glary, it hurts my eyes, and that's why I have switched over to Mozilla Firefox on mobile. Let me explain. Hi everyone, this is Carrie on Accessibility and welcome to Quick Accessibility Tips. If you want a consistent theme, maybe it's dark mode, maybe it's light mode, and you want to be able to maybe adjust the brightness and contrast, if you use Mozilla Firefox on mobile, you can install the extension Dark Reader. I've talked about this extension in a separate video where I talk about how to use it on desktop, but it was only a few weeks ago that I realized that you can install this on the mobile version. I use a lot of Google services, so I'm very used to Google Chrome. It's something that I use, and I often would just use color inversion, but on the Pixel, something frustrating is that it refreshes every time you use color inversion, and it's very jarring. It's not a great experience. Samsung does do color inversion better, but just having Dark Reader and having it automatically try its best to make dark mode, which doesn't always work. For example, Amazon is still frustrating at times even with Dark Reader, but it really helps with so many different apps out there that don't have a dark mode. I mean websites. Unfortunately, it does not work on apps, and I wish that there could be an overall Android accessibility setting that can help make everything in dark mode. But how do you actually do it? First step is to install Mozilla Firefox. You can do that on the App Store with your iPhone, or you can use the Play Store on your Android phone and just find Mozilla Firefox and download it. I have Wired on an accessibility page open right now, and on the top right there is a toolbar. Actually, on Mozilla, I believe when I first installed it, it was at the bottom, the toolbar. You can actually move that to the top if that's what you prefer. That's what I'm used to on Chrome, so I moved it to the top. That's in settings. So I go to the More button.
Menu.
Or the Menu button.
Pop-up window.
And here you're going to go down to Extensions.
Account info. Extensions.
I'm going to double tap there.
Extensions.
On the list for recommended extensions is Dark Reader. Right next to the name, there is a plus button.
Install Dark Reader.
It says Install Dark Reader, and you just need to select that.
Downloading and verifying extension. Add Dark Reader. Bullet. Access browser tabs. Bullet. Access your data for all websites. Not checked. Allowing private browsing. Checked. Learn more. Cancel. Add.
You just go through the permissions here, and I'm going to select Add.
Dark Reader has been added to Firefox.
And there we go. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Extensions.
Now when I go back to that Wired page, everything is in dark mode. So much easier for me to see and read and consume content. Now if you want to change the settings for Dark Reader, you just go back to that menu button.
Menu. Pop-up window.
Go to Extensions again.
Passwords. Extensions. Pop-up window.
Then there's a list here.
Dark Reader.
And you can select Dark Reader.
Dark Reader. Deleted.
Here.
Dark Reader. On. Auto.
We have on, auto, off.
Extension is enabled.
The extension is enabled.
Wired.com. Space. Enabled for current website.
And here you just have all sorts of settings. You can change the brightness, the contrast, even add sepia or make it grayscale. You can change all these different settings. You can select if you just want it for the website, this particular website, or across the board. It's as simple as that. As I mentioned before, it is not perfect, but it is so helpful and has just made me so much more efficient and productive when I'm using my phone. If you liked this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to support the channel and what I do, consider becoming a YouTube or Patreon member. Perks include exclusive videos and post a monthly meetup, and we have a very special giveaway coming up, a Google Pixel 9 Pro, and it will be a members only giveaway. This will be in celebration of CoA memberships reaching its 2nd year. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.